trigger warning. Please be advised this episode contains a discussion around sexual assault and rape. Please see the podcast description for the exact timings. Wait there just a minute, buddy. Rewind the...
Hi. Welcome back to another episode of Wait, Stop the Tape.
Wait, rewind the tape.
I said it with so much confidence, like, I've got it.
I was shaking
Episode
my
2,
head.
I know the name of the podcast.
Okay, it's Wait, Rewind the Tape.
Okay.
And I'm Natalie.
I'm Ruth. That I am sure of. I know my name.
Cool. So last week we watched Miss Big Tits. That was our first episode. Yep. It was eye-opening for all, I think.
Yeah.
One thing that we do have to address is...
I don't like the way you're saying this. It sounds mad dramatic. Like it's our fault and it's not.
Well, okay. Firstly, we assumed that it was in German simply because they were speaking German. And we clearly were not paying attention to the actors' mouths at all because we didn't pick up the fact that it's actually dubbed in German, and it was produced in the States, and there's actually quite a lot of famous porn stars, one of which, Candy Samples, was a pretty prolific porn star. I listened to an interview with her from a few years ago now. She was in her 80s. She was born in 1928, which is crazy to me. And she's just so sweet and endearing in this interview. So we'll post links to the interview so you guys can listen to it as well. Mr. Big Tits herself. And I will post a link to the podcast episode that episode was, and also tag the podcast that created it as well, because I can't remember what it is right now. It's evading me. But another thing we should talk about is the creepy photographer.
It turns out the creepy photographer, the famous porn star, was actually Ron Jeremy. So I think everyone would actually recognise him. But the reason that he was, in my mind, not just because he is a famous porn star, I think he's arguably like the most famous male porn star of all time.
If you look at his filmography, he's been in over 2,000 pornographies, and so it's highly unlikely that we're gonna not come across him again in this collection that was found under the floorboards. I think the next the actor with the next amount of film credits to his name was in 300 and something films, so that's quite a big jump. Ron Jeremy really got around.
Yeah. But you may also know his name from the news. So basically recently, Ron Jeremy has been, he's basically...
He caught a case.
Yeah, I don't know how to say... Would you say at this point he's been accused? Because I feel like... Anyway, let me not get controversial. He has had charges against him involving 12 women and a teenager. So it's women between 17 and 54. It's just... he's 67 now. There's just it's just crazy. There's 17 alleged victims, and I feel like 17 people are not conspiring against you. It's just insane because it's just like he's so famous for having sex on screen, and he is being accused of rape. And it's just, for me, it's just like, it just goes to show, really.
It's just a power play, really, I think.
He doesn't understand consent, or he doesn't care about consent, even though his job is literally to have sex.
So it can't have been about the sex. It was a display of power, a dominance that he had. It was something that he could take from people, and he did it. And he could get away with it, actually. It's probably the main thing, being able to get away with it.
It's just... For me, it's just insane because it's like over so many years as well. So this is just how he moves. Like he's just been out here the whole time just doing absolute rubbish, and he's finally getting caught. It's just crazy because he is one of the most recognisable faces in the adult entertainment industry. And I understand that when his dominance was higher, it was at a time where rape culture was even more pervasive and even worse than it is now. So it's like, I shouldn't really be surprised, but I really am. Like, it is nuts to me. It's just like, how can you have sex for a living and you don't understand, like, you don't respect consent? I know it's got, in real life, that has nothing to do with anything. There's no correlation. But you would just think, and there are, like, obviously, even now, in porn production companies, there are open cases, where women actresses have said that it was not consensual, and it's just sad. I don't know, it just makes me sad, because it's like, obviously, for everyone in your everyday life, like, you're never truly safe. Oh, I should have said a trigger warning for sexual assault and rape. But it's just like, you're never truly safe, and it's just the idea that the fact that that's your job and you're still not safe, and it's just like, it's just sad. But these women that are accusing him, it was all off camera, so it's just like how he was living in his personal life.
So this brings us back to what we were talking about last episode when creep photographer came on the screen, just the issue of consent and how important it is that everybody, men, women, whoever you are, you need to feel empowered to be able to say, no, you're not happy with a situation, and just try your best to put yourselves in situations where it's safe enough for you to get out of them, which is so much easier said than done.
Easier said. And don't ever feel judged listening to us, because I, for one, have got myself in some crazy situations in the past where it's just like, no one would, if I was to tell you the story, you'd just be like, what? It's just try not to, easier said than done, blame yourself for the things that have happened to you, and just try and evolve and take it day by day.
And also just be respectful of somebody saying no, whether that be with their words or with their body language, whatever it is. Somebody doesn't need to just say, no, I don't like this, I'm not into this, to be non-consenting to an action. So just be more aware and fine-tune yourselves to the signs. And if somebody isn't into it, don't pressure them. Just
and also like learn and try and be more mindful, because we've all grown up in a culture where you will maybe press somebody, you don't respect the like more blurred lines of consent. Like, you have to want safety for your partner, and most of us have experienced some sort of sexual trauma, so it's important to remember that as you go into sex. And I would also, this story, okay, there's more to this story. I think we need to even more research and come back to you next week, because this story is mad. So it says this is an article from The Guardian. He was investigated and charged by a district attorney's task force formed to take on sexual misconduct in the entertainment industry as the Me Too era gained momentum in late 2017. So this was on and off screen. I'm not laughing because it's funny, I'm laughing because it's mental. But yeah, there you have it.
Okay, so there's a lot more to this story than we know, that we've delved into, and so we're going to do our due diligence and get more clued up about it, and there'll be more to say on this topic, I'm sure, as the podcast unfolds. Another way that you can help, I think, stop these kinds of situations, or this culture from proliferating, is be mindful of the kind of porn that you're consuming. We are obviously all about sex positivity, and if you want to watch porn or listen to porn, read porn, whatever, totally fine, totally cool, that's great. But if you're not paying for your porn, then potentially somebody is
Even when you
getting
are
you to it. Yeah.
paying for your porn, people are being exploited. And that's not necessarily on the viewer to know.
No, but
when you do know.
we can try and be a little bit more conscious in what we're consuming, in anything that we're consuming, whether it be
pay for your porn at least. Come on.
that it's the bare minimum that we can do. You pay for Netflix, so.
And honestly, the porn you pay for is way better, I think, than the free porn. Because the free porn is sometimes like, not just sometimes, it's like ripped. So it's like the porn has come out on the paid services, and then like later it will get ripped and then put onto the public services. But it's just like you don't ever get like the full film, or you miss. I don't know. It's just paid porn is better. It's just better porn.
Yeah, pay for the art.
Yeah, but there's way more to it. We'll get into it because like it's not just the industry. Because if you think about it, like okay, so like capitalism as a whole is messed up. Sex is ruined by rape culture. There's so many things, and porn is like meeting in the middle. So there's always going to be problems because in every industry there's problems. So it's just like we're always going to run into these conversations.
Yeah.
But there, like you said, with people like Candy Samples, there are also, is that her name? I feel like, oh thank God, there are also like heroines of porn. So we should also like respect. We personally over here have a lot of respect for all sex workers. Like, in my opinion, sex is one of the few things in life that is like truly a joy. There's not much else. You've got food, sex, maybe going for a walk.
The rest is just death and taxes.
Honey. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to episode 2.
Ooh.
So I don't know what the title of this film that we're about to watch is, because it's basically a continuation from the tape that we put in last week, which we're assuming is some kind of maybe vampire inspired porn.
Yeah.
We're assuming / hoping.
Wishing, praying. If it's not, I'm going to be furious.
We might have to stop and change the tape. We don't know, but yeah, we'll find out what the tape is when we play it. So I'm gonna pop it on if that's all right with you, Ruth.
Of course, great. That's all we're here to do. Also, I'm drinking super malt. Like, mind your own business. I'm thirsty, and also I have a headache. I would say this in case somebody's watching the video and wonders like why I keep drinking this, but it could also just be Coke, but it's not a super malt. We are not sponsored. I shouldn't be naming brands.
Just gonna have to pause for 1 second because the video's not actually in here.
It's actually a horror, so it might be scary.
Oh no.
I'm not feeling this one already. So it is definitely a horror. The cars are elite. 10 out of 10.
Well, it's in German again, so.
Like the outfits for the women.
Oh my god. Man getting groped.
This one isn't for me. It's not what I expected.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Is that anal?
I didn't think it is. Okay.
I'm so not used to pubic hair. It genuinely confuses me. I'm
That
like, well, what
hand
is that?
reach around. This one went straight into it.
I thought this was like a recap, or not a recap, just to see what we're in for. This is not a vampire porn. Did you see that penis come out of nowhere?
Okay.
I think we should actually rewind because that was hilarious.
Okay, now there's just a parrot.
The parrot speaks. That's
in German. Even the parrot is dubbed. There's, just big it's so weird. It's cutting between orgies scenes and then people having breakfast.
I think this is the intro. This isn't the actual porno.
Woof.
Because so far we've seen every type of sex. Oh my god, that's what I want to be able to do.
To be clear, that's doing, I guess, in the splits while you're on your back. I would
Shout out
love
to
to
all
be
the
able
women
to do
who can
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This feels like there's going to be some butt play.
A lot of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, it's literally, it was a coat of arms, but with a big dildo sticking out of it.
Is that a baseball bat? There's a woman who's masturbating with a baseball bat.
And now a man lederhosen.
What the
who is it is going to be a vampire porn.
This
he
is
had
so
vampire
confusing.
Oh no.
When is it going to start?
Medical exam. I'm not.
No, I'm not into that. Don't ever squeeze my clitoris that hard. What the hell is this? Okay. I'm sorry, but this is so funny to me.
Sorry, we're doing such a bad job of this whole episode.
I don't think it's the porno hasn't started. Oh, better plug my laptop in. Imagine it does.
There are so many different genres going on. That is
I feel like this is all based around a hospital.
that makes me feel really not good.
But it's just a fantasy, it's not real.
Oh!
Fisting, anal fisting. That's the cutest baby doll I've ever seen on one. They need to stop this.
Okay, the coat of arms was back. Okay, some woman is now fucking the coat of arms. Or is it a man inside the coat of arms just waiting
No,
to...
because its head fell off.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Double penetration. I didn't know they were doing it like that back in the day.
Jesus. Oh, his little dick keeps slipping out of the butt. This is a lot harder than Miss Big Tits.
This is so obviously dubbed now.
Yeah. Now I'm watching this back and can tell we.
Okay, I think it's gonna finally start after showing us.
Excess in the Schöne.
Oh, I think that's an advert. I don't think that is the porno we're gonna watch.
Hardcore films. Yeah, didn't get that.
Okay, I like this music.
Maybe was Reboot Film a channel? Maybe.
Let's find out.
Okay, so the film we're about to watch is called French Satisfaction.
Does it exist? Joking.
Jesus!
What happened?
Just went straight into this man taking a woman into a bathroom and then what?
This is like a series of pornographic clips, and I keep feeling like we're watching adverts. I don't think this is an actual porno. I think it's adverts at the end to tell you what else to buy. Because they wouldn't just show you it's just like clips of people being penetrated. Obviously you can't understand what they're saying. So literally
having gone from watching the fully realised Miss Big Tits feature film to this, I'm confused. And I was confused in Miss Big Tits, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because the storyline was weak.
Compared, but this is, at least there was a storyline.
This is highlights. This is highlights. I think we're watching a trailer. The police are here.
Whoa. Based on this trailer though, they're giving way too much away at the beginning.
I think they're just trying to show you the kind of sex that you could have if you bought this new film.
But what if you want to know about the storyline?
Why are the police here? It doesn't make sense.
How? Why do you know they're the police?
Oh my god, they're in prison.
That is a fancy fucking prison.
It's a really beautiful prison
Okay,
outside.
not inside.
Inside is disgusting. But why is it a mixed gender prison?
And who is this man? He. This is chopping all over the show.
This is not a film. Bring back Dracula.
I'm sorry, I'm not watching an hour of this.
Imagine we were gonna do a Dracula fancy dress. Imagine if we were sitting here dressed as vampires watching clips that made no sense. That's how the baseball bat has come back into play.
Oh!
Ooh, this one's about mobsters. Yeah, this is not a porno.
Do you think these are cops? These guys?
Yeah. Oh, I hate it when the police get to have fun, even in the films.
So, oh my god! The police are spit roasting a woman, and that guy was literally doing the truffle shuffle.
Is that what that is? What that is?
From the Goonies. Yeah. Romantic, and then a shot of full penetration. Nothing says romance to me like
Penetrative sex can be romantic.
absolutely railed.
Amen. I know you're joking, but...
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, well. This is problematic.
Okay, we've got an... Oh
What
my god.
the
I have
fuck?
to explain to you what's happening. So obviously the only black man in the film is a sexual predator, so he's gone to grab up a woman washing dishes who's rejected him, so he went outside, put his legs behind his head and gave himself a blowjob. Could people do that?
We've just seen somebody do... Okay, now he's...
Okay, I'm mistaken. Now they're having sex together.
But he's literally
He's mad
pretzeled.
flexible.
He's pretzeled his...
He can lick his own penis.
I've never seen somebody
honestly, I've
lick their own
never
penis.
seen that. I have never seen it in my life.
But imagine making somebody do that, saying, hey...
Yeah, but if it's his thing, it's his talent, like his niche. It's just, I didn't like
Would
the way
you
it came
lick
in
your
all
pussy if you
racist. 100%, I've tried. I'm just being honest.
You're like,
Let's
never
take
mind.
this up to the next. Oh wait, I'm
not
nowhere near
flexible
flexible.
enough.
The underwear is really nice in this, but the storyline is giving me the creeps. Like, is it just naturalising violence against women?
So far we have
Police molestation. What
police
is going on?
brutality, problematic stereotypes, and
I hate that kind of penetration. It's so boring for me.
the jackrabbit.
In that position, it's just not for me.
Oh, and like gay stereotypes are we having as well?
I think we're seeping into homophobic land.
I'm not into this. Is this really still, do you think, an advert?
It's a trailer, yeah.
This is the longest trailer I've ever seen, and I'm not enjoying it.
Because I think we've seen 2 different trailers.
But they're the same actors.
Well, this is different from the police is different from... I'm sorry, I can't get over the leg behind my head.
Why do they have to keep... Why does he have to have his leg behind his...
Because when you have like a...
Somebody that's that
Exactly,
flexy.
thing in porn.
Yeah.
Like in porn, like you might be known for something. It's usually squatting, but if it's your leg behind your
You do one thing one time and no one will shut up about it.
That is just life.
God.
Yeah, that was a trailer. So we are actually... I don't even know if this will count as an episode.
I swear to God, if French Satisfaction is one of the VHSs that is in that collection, I'm not watching it.
I'm not gonna
Based
watch
on that trailer, I'm out.
Okay, let's watch something else.
As in a new video.
Yeah, because this can't be an episode.
As in... This is not episode 2.
Oh no, it's still episode 2. Imagine we just like, the episode 2 is us watching a trailer.
Okay, fine. So I'm finding another...
Yeah, let's pull out a fun one. Oh my god.
Do you think I should fast forward, see if there's anything else on this tape.
No, there isn't.
And not for us.
Not for us.
We're not into
I
anything
have
else.
seen enough.
Okay, I'm gonna go pull out. I'm gonna get a couple of options, and then you can decide.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave you guys for a couple of minutes, and Ruth
Okay.
will.
Oh
I
my
guess, just
god.
talk shit.
I will entertain you with pillow talk.
I'm actually so upset and jealous, but fine, whatever.
Okay.
It's my cross to bear.
So I'm not going to tell you what pillow talk is because no advertisements for companies that I don't respect. That's so rude. I don't know why I'm like this. So pillow talk is just like a series of cards which is supposed to like make you have intimate conversations, but nobody can make me do anything. So this is going to be terrible. So it says, the first card is a note to users. It says, find a quiet time. Take it in turns to ask questions. There are no right answers. Forgive, empathize, and dare to be vulnerable. Listen, guys, I don't do vulnerability very well. I'm working on it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try. So I'm just going to like pull a card from the deck like it's a tarot deck. It's not, but whatever. Okay. The first question I've pulled says, I'm a bit difficult about sex because I'm also going to make Natty answer these questions because I refuse to be vulnerable on my own. I feel like we sort of touched on it earlier because we kind of maybe shuffled through the deck. And I'm a bit difficult about sex because of previous sexual trauma, because I don't know how to define relationships. I guess that's like poor boundaries. And I'm one of those really annoying people where if I really don't like something, I'll say, but if I don't know how to gently communicate what I like, so I might be a bit full on or just like like, do you know what I mean, fussy. Like,
I think I'm probably more of a grin and bear it kind.
Not anymore. I've had enough of that.
Well, yeah.
I have had enough. Why Natalie is back with 2 tapes and she's going to answer the question.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a bit difficult
Not
about
an
sex
alcoholic
because just I think I have a lot of shame.
Yeah, everyone
Shame,
does.
yeah. That's probably mostly and not just shame about everything. Shame about wanting to have sex but not knowing how to communicate that without people like, or be worrying that people will just think that you're a whore, worried about rejection. I have a pathological fear of rejection. So, and also I think I just a lot of this is really sad, but I get a lot of self-worth tied up with sex.
That's not sad. I don't get why that's seen as a sad thing.
I guess it just makes me sad.
That you can base your self-worth on how, if somebody wants to have sex with you or not.
Yeah, on how desirable I might be to somebody.
Okay.
And it's hard to take yourself out of the context of, well, that person might be, they have their own reasons for not wanting to have sex with you or just in general. But it's hard to be like, to, in the moment, think, okay, it's not about me. Maybe it is about me, but that's okay, fine.
But rejection is always difficult.
Yeah.
Any form of rejection is difficult.
Which is why I stay away from it and never put myself in positions where I might confront it because
I like to run to it.
No, it makes me crazy. No, to be fair, I don't like it and I always stay away from it. But if I find somebody that I like, they're probably going to just keep, not rejecting me, but just keep putting me in situations that aren't okay. And yeah, I'll run to that kind of rejection. Always. Yeah. Cool. Great pillow talk.
Okay. The cards away because the next question is a nightmare and I refuse to answer it. Okay.
Until one of these videos proves to be problematic and we need to revert back. Okay,
back
so...
to that game.
Wait, what do I have? Okay, so we can either watch Bowling for Dollars
That, you know, that sounds like a bit of me. What's the next one?
Her Wicked Ways, featuring Jesse St. James.
I want to watch that. It's like James St. Patrick from, I was going to say from True Blood. What the hell is going on?
Wait,
with
this
me?
says Her Wicked Ways Videorama.
What does that mean?
Is it Videorama their way of saying it's just a load of clips like what we just saw? Because
I'm gonna
I
get
can't
that.
deal with that. It was too much. It was a bit too. It was just a bit too much for me. I need
wasn't like
some semblance of shitty storyline just to sync up the sexual scenes. You know. Also, I guess Jessie St. James must be someone famous if she's called out. I'm assuming it's she on the label. No, I mean
Oh, 100%. Sorry, I'm trying to figure
no.
out. what
We also.
video
I'm gonna
runner
need
is.
to rewind it. So
Oh, it's a German pornographic film studio.
cool. So we're up for another super German dubbed porno. I'm gonna pop the tape in and I'm gonna rewind it. So Ruth, you're gonna have to entertain our listeners for just a little bit longer.
Back to the cards. Picking a different one. I am not answering a difficult question again in 2020. Okay. Oh, too hard. Some of these questions are really difficult to answer, and I'm just not feeling very good about being vulnerable. Oh, this is a good one. In what way do you feel ashamed or guilty around sex? Well, to give you too much information, none, because when I was actually that's a lie. I feel consent, but when it comes to consensual sex, I don't have a lot of guilt because when I was young, I've always had a very naturally high sex drive, even if it was solo sexed, because I grew up in a quite a religious family, so I wasn't sexually active, but I'd masturbated a lot from a very, very, very young age, just always very naturally, always loved to masturbate. So I had a lot of guilt about that. So I had to really work to overcome that. So now I just try, at this point in my life, I just really try not to feel guilty. Because I do have a higher sex drive. I'm saying higher, I have no idea what I'm basing this on. But people make me feel as though I do. So it's just like, you can't carry that kind of shame around you. The only place I would say I do have shame around is like the way that I'm perceived in society. Because like I said, I did grow up in a quite a religious family, so my like family or loved ones' view of me being diminished by like the way I behave or me posting my semi-nudes on the internet or things like that. That, I'm not gonna lie, that makes me feel a bit guilty. But even then, I tell them to do one. I'm getting quite good at that because I'm a grown woman. And then I'd say I feel weird about asking for certain things in bed. That's the only thing, but that's just like a nervous thing. It takes me a long, long, long time to relax with someone in bed. But yeah, I still get...
In bed, in life, in general, I think it takes...
Yeah, you have to get to know people slowly. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same sexually. But that doesn't mean I don't like have intimate moments with people. It just means for me to really get into like some freaky shit, like then I need a long time. Then I don't care anymore. But yeah, in terms of guilt, like I don't have it anymore because I had so much early on, but it's just like there's only so much I can take. And I'm talking about consensual sex. When it comes to other things, I carry a lot of guilt, to be honest. I always feel guilty about situations I've put myself in the past. And learning to forgive myself is something that I've worked in therapy. But in the bedroom, why should I feel guilty? I don't get it. Why would I feel guilty?
I feel like that's a loaded question.
Yeah. Yeah, why would I feel guilty? I don't know. I mean, I felt guilty when I cheated.
Okay. Which we do not condone. But
Don't cheat.
no.
For that reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna press play because we finished rewinding the tape. So hopefully it plays and hopefully it's as inspiring and wonderful as Miss Big Tits was.
Miss Big Tits being inspiring and wonderful will never not be funny to me. Oh, this is fun.
Oh, Lisa DeLue.
Who's that?
She's a famous porn star.
I don't know her.
Many of you know me as the star of adult motion pictures.
Is this English?
Yeah.
I'd like to speak to you in another and even more important role. In just a few moments, you will be viewing an adult motion picture. It is your constitutional right to do so.
Hell yeah.
It is our constitutional right to show it to you.
Okay.
These rights are guaranteed by the First Amendment to the Constitution.
Not the First Amendment.
God, this feels like she's being made to read this.
She is.
A local law enforcement officer or the prejudice of a citizens group that would set itself up as an authority as what you should or should not see.
Okay.
No one is inflicting this motion picture on you, and no one brought you in here under threat or violence.
Consent.
You have a free choice as a consenting adult. We urge you to help to preserve this right. Thank you.
Oh wow, so now we're in a time in history where pornography was once again under attack. And so they had to do statements at the beginning of the film to remind people that they have a right to consent to watching porn.
Well, I think this was also at a time when
It was in
porn was in cinemas, yeah. The golden age of porn.
So people would have picketed outside.
Potentially,
Don't
yeah.
watch porn.
Her
Don't
wicked
watch porn.
ways.
Self-made millionaire. The cars were so nice.
Okay, so video quality a bit grainy, but you know, it's holding up.
I like the pink font.
We're in San Francisco.
Wasn't that the porn, like,
Capital?
yeah.
Was it? I don't know.
So,
Okay, look out for He Who Shall Not Be Named in the credits. So we're cutting to a lovely house in the Bay Area, which is what I think people say. We're in the Bay Area.
I feel like that's in California.
It is San Francisco.
Oh my god, California's a state. My bad. But the Bay is in, it's not in San Francisco, is what I mean.
Oh, but yeah, San Francisco Bay. Is that not?
Oh, I thought the Bay was...
Oh, hey.
Okay, the film's died. So this woman has been widowed and made into a multi-millionaire. And so she's obviously celebrating by lying in a loose dress.
Dripping in diamonds. I think she's got a fur covering her.
They are diamantes.
Dripping in diamantes.
So the house help has come in and she's just topless playing with his tie.
I think she's naked.
Okay.
I don't
This is that not a dress around her crotch?
I think it's. I felt like that was a fur coat.
Oh my god, this is such a stereotype.
Oh, all part of the service, madam. Let me
He's
kiss
into
you.
it.
Yeah. Well,
When really, in real life, if your employer decided to sexually harass you,
no, I feel like maybe the husband died in. He was either very old, or maybe died in like an untoward situation.
she
like
killed him.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that. You said that. Look, I'm just saying maybe it was suspicious, and now she's got a load of money, and maybe he was in on it, but.
I don't think so. I feel like this whole idea is far-fetched. He has so much fake tan on,
It's
or has...
so tan.
It's just...
I mean, oh. She's feeling around his pants.
I really want his thighs to be really white.
He better have a tan line. If he doesn't, then we know it's a fake tan. That is... His penis is so dark as well. They've
No,
tanned
but
his penis.
No,
Do they-
naturally, a lot of people's penises are darker than their body. It's just a thing.
Sorry, I'm just recounting all the penises that I've seen in my life.
Because look how his crotch is so pale.
That's true. He does have, little swim short lines. Okay, so the widow is the widow Twanky is now just sucking off the butler, for want of a better word.
She's like
Well, I don't know.
rubbing
Yeah,
her mouth on his
yeah.
penis, but she won't put it in, and she's like licking it.
This is her technique. He seems to be into it. He's sort of rocking forward and back.
She may be a legend, but I'm not convinced by this scene. Her hair is really cute though. Why am I always into wardrobe? Oh my god, I love her watch. Look at the tiny face on her watch.
A classic.
I love a tiny face.
But it's all, now it's all about the big chunky faces. Are we still in that moment in time and fashion? No pun intended.
I don't know where we are. I feel like we're more into like square and rectangular faces.
Oh, like connected watches.
What's a connected watch?
Like the
With links?
iWatch. Oh, piss off. He does have a super
Oh
white
my
butt.
god, his tan is offensive.
Offensive?
Yes. Why does he look? That is not from the sun. He's like stayed in the tanning bed for like 4 years to look like this.
True, but a cute little white butt is
Stressful.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the end of the world.
I don't want to see that.
Well, if somebody's just tanned all over, then, well, I mean, I'm not. It's great if you can.
Yeah, because that means it's like more of a natural tan. Don't go to the tanning salon.
Come on! When I've been out in the sun, I get like a similar tan lines to that.
You get your bum looks like that.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't relate to this lifestyle.
Very little dialogue. I mean, she's now. He's moved on to the bed.
It's all
she's
sex is lasting
sucking him off
for so long. He told her to come here, and she came here.
This feels
Now
like
they're kissing.
tender moment. This feels
Not
like
really, not the way he's doing that tongue thing. He's so creepy already. I just don't like this man.
I think that he was in on it. I think they bumped the husband off together.
I think they were telling us at the beginning, but I wasn't listening closely enough. Oh, what?
It's weird to hear it in English, to be honest.
I hate it in English.
I
go
want
back
to
to
go
German.
back to German so that we
don't
don't
wanna
know
know.
what's going on and we can only concentrate on the visuals.
Because his acting leaves a lot to be desired. No shade to that man.
Okay, penetration shot.
Why is this confusing me?
It's quite late in the day.
Why is she making that noise?
Just, overt sex noises.
I shouldn't judge because this could genuinely be the sound she makes in bed.
And the sound anybody out there makes in bed.
But like that.
Well, I don't know. I personally am not, super amateur dramatics
I am
sound-wise
so
in bed.
dramatic and I don't know what this is. I'm like the loudest person and then I just switch and I'm just like, I'm fine
Okay,
now.
yeah, done.
Oh, he's so sorry.
Why did he say sorry? I'm sorry, that's right. Like, what is happening?
German was so better for me. She's saying it feels so good, but I don't believe her. But she looks great.
She's like, oh, your cock's so good.
Oh, did she say that?
I think so, yeah.
That's kind of cute.
She should just say, it's hard, yeah. It's supposed to be hard.
No, but I have once had sex with someone whose penis was alarmingly hard to the point where I couldn't stop talking about it because I was just like, this is crazy.
Like, I know that you're supposed to be hard, but this is like rock hard.
Yeah, it felt different.
And how did he respond to you
He
constantly?
just thought it was funny.
Okay. He probably gets it a lot if it's more hard than any penis any woman's ever experienced before.
I honestly felt like that was the case.
I know that this is a porn, but I do wish that there'd been a little bit of a
Storyline.
preamble before. Yeah.
They did give us an introduction, but I just
She
wasn't
literally
paying
just was
attention.
on the bed like, oh,
No, there was
he's
like
dead.
that voiceover.
No, the voiceover was about just that we were all consenting adults watching
No,
this, and
in
no one's
between
been.
there was a voiceover saying that she's got more money, she's become the wealthiest something.
I thought that's just what she was saying.
No, it's like the storyline. It was
Oh my
like some
God.
guy was giving us a backstory. But I was just like, I
Wasn't
don't
listening.
care.
I think I assumed it was in German then. Just I
I
wasn't
wish it
listening.
was.
Yeah.
This is really interesting because obviously it's a pornographic film, but I don't want to watch these two guys have sex. Like I have no interest in watching them have sex. Okay, that's slightly more interesting.
It just feels like sex that just regular people would have, you know?
Yeah.
So. Okay, now he's doing the classic pop her legs over her shoulders, kind of, but not really, and pump her. She's holding on to the
I like that
bed frame for dear life.
It's cute.
Yeah. I think that sums up this oh god. Sorry,
That's
the
nice
mic.
nails. There's nothing about this that interests me.
It's a cute sex scene. It seems like would I be mad if
I would probably enjoy this if I was. Because I like a
if I wasn't
motion.
here and
Yeah.
you were able to get aroused without your weird friend sat next to you.
Oh, you're not my weird friend. She's dehydrated, get her a glass of water.
Get me a glass of water.
He licked her knee and I hate him.
Don't lick my knees.
No, please actually suck my kneecap. That is a very sensitive area for me. But don't lick my leg. Don't lick me.
Well, because I'm like,
I don't like saliva spreading.
yeah, it's just like this is gonna smell weird after.
Yes,
it's gonna be
suck, kiss, target
Don't
areas.
nail all
slobber
over
on
me.
Not for me. But also, I think it's just because I don't like this man.
The smell.
Him.
Oh, this man. Yeah.
Okay, she seems more to be enjoying it now. I think this is genuine.
Like genuine in the plot line, or genuine in the actual.
The
Just think that she might have.
She's not. I don't think she came, but she was definitely enjoying that in a different way. I can tell you like it that way. Bloody hell. But maybe he can't do that way for very long because he just finished.
Oh, now they're
I'm so glad
cuddling.
these two are over.
And they say that they never show the cuddling in porn.
They don't look. I hate them.
This feels like a Channel 5 like porno. Oh, cute. This is.
I don't. Even the way he. Okay, so they're in the shower together.
It's a nice little cute bath
And
situation.
he's like, he was holding the shower head. Even the way he was like wiggling the shower head irritated me. Don't wiggle
You hate
water
this man
on
so
it.
much. Oh.
I can't stand this man.
Cunnilingus. Oh, I
At
bet
least
you're
he's
gonna
doing
hate
something
this.
useful.
He's sucking on her pubes.
No, that's actually, he's doing a good job. I can't lie. I'll give him credit where credit's due.
He has a real long tongue. Is that just me?
No, he does.
I think he had quite a big dick too.
I think that's why he was hired.
Oh.
The facial expression she's making is like surprise and wonder. I'm just...
Surprise and wonder.
Don't... I can't believe... sorry, everything's annoying me. He's doing that shower head thing.
Is he? What do you mean? No,
He's using the shower head on her.
I don't think he is. It's too low down. He's looking her out. I don't think
But he's got... the shower head's like under.
I think he just wants to wash her ass out.
He's like, let me clean your bum while I eat you out.
Ah, okay.
I think they're in an outdoor sauna. Is that wrong?
Oh,
There's a problem with the will.
Boom, boom, boom. It
Finally,
says
some
you
Nollywood.
won't get anything if you have an affair and murder me, which is what happened.
You might be right.
The film is called Her Wicked Ways.
Oh, I forgot about the gender stereotype. She's a murderer.
Well, I think Her Wicked Ways are also her sexual
That's what I would
Yeah.
have thought, but
I think it's probably like a
double.
double entendre. You know? Oh, get together. The lawyer's saying we should get together to discuss it, which means get together and bone.
She's gonna have sex with the lawyer.
We know that that's gonna happen. It's obvious.
Even the vans in this are so cute. That's the cutest thing. It looks like a person.
It does look like a car from Cars.
Yeah.
If we can say that. Bury the hatchet in your husband's back.
Is that the same woman?
Well, I don't know. Okay. Right, so we've got two women here.
They have glasses on, so you know that they're serious about their work.
Big square glasses. Ooh, let me take these flowers off the table.
I like
More
her
space
dress.
for sex. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I assume so.
I think that's all that's happened so far. Murder and sex.
We haven't seen murder yet. I know I'm the one that has been insinuating that this whole time, but we don't know yet. Who? Muffy? Wolfie? Lovey?
I think it's a Luffy.
Right. Who is that? Was that...
Okay, there's a man receiving oral sex while his phone rings. He is loving this. Give that man a raise.
Jesus, that is a girthy penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what? Is it? Maybe it's just me, but I find it a bit weird. He just keeps saying, "Oh, suck me," when she's like, she's sucking you already. Just.
I think he's like trying to give us some words of encouragement.
Of course, it is
his
his secretary. Oh, Mr. Rafferty, you rogue.
It's funny that the boss and the secretary, I shouldn't say the boss, both people have the same haircut.
Okay.
I've never met a manager that I wanted to have intercourse with. I don't know about you guys.
No.
Never.
I did date somebody who was, when I was interning somewhere and we were in the same team. So I guess he wasn't my boss, but he's technically, well, I was an intern, so.
Oh, you mean like he was higher up than you?
Well, yeah, but he was,
Directly above you?
yeah, but it's still a junior at the team.
Yeah.
And we didn't get together until after he'd left, so.
That's the best time to do it.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think I've definitely never got with a manager, and I've never wanted to.
I think this guy is he was in the last film. Because you remember the last film I said he looks like the guy from Arrested Development?
Will Arnett.
Yeah, and he looks like him. Unless that's just the look.
Do you what?
Was that in this?
I don't think it. I think it was in something else.
It was just like in a conversation. With
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We literally can't keep track of what we're saying to each other.
Oh my god, I like his balls. I love them, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
They just look so suckable, like marbles.
They're not. Yeah, they're very. There doesn't look like an excessive scrotal sack.
No shade to people who have that, because that can be fun too.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I was just saying that they, in general,
They're
look.
just plump.
Yeah.
I didn't need to do the hand gesture.
Okay.
Oh my
so,
god, Pussy's hot. I'm into his sex. I would fuck that guy. Because he's so into it.
He's sat on his office chair. She's straddling him but leaning back against him.
With
and
her
so
arms back. Her
and
dress
he's
is fallen down. Her
he's-
boobs are out.
fiddling with her clit and also penetrating her.
And she's like grabbing on him like she's there with him.
Oh my
He's
god.
been on the phone the whole time. Why would you not hang up the phone if you're having sex? Grow up.
But not for the first time. Remember Miss Big Tits?
Oh,
When the guy was on the phone with Miss Big Tits recounting the fantasy. I guess it was a bit
that,
different.
That in context, that made more sense.
A lot more sense.
This is just rude.
They're
Like,
just having a conversation.
I'm on the phone, I'm just gonna put you on hold while I just continue to have sex.
Have you
but
ever-
not on hold.
Have you never done that? Answered the phone while somebody's...
Yeah, but not in a way that's like, oh my god, like I'm having sex. Oh my god, grab me up. What was he saying?
Suck me.
Suck me, suck. I'm not doing the most. I'm just like, blah, 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 hang up, get off the phone.
Right, yeah.
He's like literally left the phone to the side so that the person on the phone is like, hello, what are you doing? What's going on? We get it. You have sex. Congratulations. But I kind of love him anyway because he's a mess. He's a hot mess.
Mr. Rafferty in his girthy penis. Make me come.
Yeah, he's a bit of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. So it just ended with her hopping off him, sucking him off so that he could carry on that conversation, which he didn't carry on, by the way. He just hung up on that woman. And then she was sucking him off, and then he said, make me come, but then actually just made himself come. Oh, we're back to the widow. She looks elegant in black, and she has this hat net thing on.
Love the outfit, but why is she dressed like that? We get it, you're a widow. Like, you don't need
This is the lawyer, right? So she has to be all like,
Okay.
I'm sad about my husband.
It's a bit
I
much.
don't know how he died, Mr. Lawyer Man.
This is ridiculous.
Please give me all of his money. If I'm being honest, she probably deserves the money.
With no context, I
With
agree.
no context, and I don't know what her husband
does that.
did or who he was.
But he did something.
Yeah.
Sutton Industries dropped 15
I just-
points today. That's ridiculous. Sutton Industries is stronger than it's ever been.
This must be the
Business
the
he owns.
business, yeah.
Owned, he's dead.
And now she owns it, but unfortunately it's tanking.
Speculating in gold or oil,
Oof.
but they were
I
speculating.
feel like we should. It's going to pick up a lot of the sound, and now I'm paranoid because it's in English.
Now,
And now instead.
Okay.
And I suppose they think that Sutton Industries is going to be 6 feet under too, huh?
She's not having any of this. Not on her watch. My husband might be dead, but my business sure as hell won't be.
For his wealth and his position. And I paid my dues too.
Oh, yes, she
They
did.
wanted me to benefit from it. There's no way I'm going to stand by and let those old farts piss it all away. That's right, Mr. Clark.
If I don't use the word farts as an insult to somebody in the next week,
Why in the next week?
I think, what a great insult. Those little farts, they won't get away with this.
I actually hate that.
Drag me over the coals.
Why do I recognise this building? Is this like a popular design?
Okay.
Is that the lawyer?
Yes?
That's not her, is it?
Yes, it is.
What happened to her outfit? I hate it now. Does she wear black all the time?
Black or nothing.
That is a fact. The widow is giving the lawyer a hand job, and he's already into it.
And she is sat on this wheeled little stool
Excuse
with
her.
her legs like spread out, and it looks hot.
It
She
does
looks
look hot.
hot.
The lawyer is leaving a lot to be desired.
But I'm not into the picture that's on the wall.
Of her dead husband.
Is that the dead
him?
husband, do you think?
No, I don't think
It's like a pencil sketch of the dead husband.
It can't be.
Look at it!
Imagine-
But the way that
Imagine
it's like the
this.
husband's looking at the lawyer, smiling down on him. Such is the aspect of the drawing's face. She's still got her gloves on.
That's a
this
good
is
idea.
great. Classy. She's got her.
Look what we respect.
She's still got her black elbow length gloves on with a giant ass ring, and I like it. I find her technique so bizarre. Like, she's giving him a hand job,
Yeah.
but she's like sticking out her tongue, which isn't even reaching the tip when she's doing it. Did you see that bit?
Yeah, it's like the end of the.
But she didn't even touch the. It was like, let me.
It's because like you're waiting for the cam.
Oh well, I'm sorry. This is just.
So you just like you're like it's mostly hand job, but you just like the tongue is there to like guide the penis towards your mouth.
Yeah, but she's not even touching it. It's not as if she
Sometimes
was
you
like,
catch it. It just like I'm gonna stop acting things out. God, why am I like this?
Oh God.
And it is actually a nice feeling when your lip is wet and you have a wet penis on it. To anybody out there, and or dildo.
And or dildo, just a dildo and a dick, like
Double penetration.
lip sticking all over your face.
Listen, guys, get off however you need to. That building is so nice.
Yeah.
I hate everything about this porno, though. I'm just saying.
Except for Mr. Rafferty.
Oh, he would get it. But the last time I was sexually attracted to someone in a pornography, they turned out to be a sexual predator.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have the best eye for.
Okay, the music is jazzy,
It actually is.
but there's a lot of B-roll. We don't need this many shots of building exteriors and cars.
I think the aesthetic is a big part of this film.
Another building shot.
The cars are so nice.
They're just cars.
I know, but back in the day, like not back in the day, in this
chunky
period.
and boxy.
I love that look, and like all the like slanted metal.
Yeah.
That's just a bit of me. Why I hate this. So it's like a boardroom scene. So it's like a big table with yellow and red paper on it. That's just anxiety inducing.
Yeah, it really is.
And of course,
It's a corner office as well, a corner boardroom, so we've got some big windows overlooking the bay.
and there's only 2 people in there. Oh my god, okay, this man just said he's hot and he took off his
just
jacket.
whipped off his pants as well.
Yeah, and said, oh my god, so cute. The
Yeah.
wardrobe is cute,
She's
for the
got
women anyway.
Cute little dress and underwear set on.
It's just ridiculous. Like,
God.
she's now climbing on the boardroom table. She was just shoving all this yellow and red paper everywhere.
He is defogging his glasses. He needs to
Is
see
he about
what's
to
going
eat her
on.
ass? Is she eating the pencil?
Oh, maybe it's so that she doesn't make a noise. She can bite down on it and not tell the whole office that
Oh,
she's...
because no one's ever going to walk into the boardroom while you fuck on it.
I mean, you've got giant windows and the blinds are open, so... You know
Oh,
what's happening.
he's eating her pussy from the back. He's penetrating her with his tongue.
Again, he has a long tongue. Do you think that was a prerequisite in casting?
100%.
Stick your tongue out.
You will not
Yeah.
do.
She has a mullet. I don't know, it's not relevant, but I'm telling you the
I feel
details.
like it is, though. And a pink jumper and pink earrings. Oh, he is not for me. Did he wash his hands? I feel like he needs to wash his hands. There's just something about him that seems very unhygienic.
It just doesn't feel like it's comfortable, but
Look at Brody's face. What are you guys doing?
my poor cat is just really confused right now. Right, so she's turned over on the desk now, so she's still on her knees on the desk, but now bent over to suck his cock through the little slit in his boxers.
Yeah.
What's that slit called?
Peephole.
It's not. It's never called a peephole.
I have no idea.
I mean, it must have a name. Are we presuming we're in Sutton's?
Is that the law firm?
No, it's the name of the
The business.
business that's about to go under,
Yeah, it
but
has to
not
be.
if the
I was
widow.
going to say Miss Big Tits.
I know
but
it's
wrong
not Miss
film.
Big Tits, Miss Small Tits.
You can't say that.
Why? I'm not saying it in any way.
No, you're just accurately
It's just-
describing her
yeah.
breast.
Widow Small Tits. No, okay, whatever. That sounds like somebody from a Chaucer book from the Canterbury Tales. Those were very salacious, to be honest.
I never read them.
Oh my god! I can't remember what the widow was called, but the widow was like, they were all super saucy.
Can't believe that's what they were about.
That's what I was doing in GCSE English. Middle English porn. So it's no wonder that I'm now here
What did you expect?
trying to make a career out of watching porn. Okay, back to it. Rocky?
I love the way she said his name.
Are those ballet pumps? Is she wearing ballet flats?
She can't be.
Well, I'll be damned.
I really like her suspenders.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Just like wearing suspenders to work, it's just not something that.
I've done it. It's so fun.
Oh, I've done it before, but
Those were the days.
yeah, when I had a job.
Shout out to Corona. Will we ever work again?
But it was like because I was gonna be having a special time later. I've now.
Me too.
I know I've never worn them. I mean, obviously, like her to. Not just because I've wanted to.
I've worn them because I wanted to, because I just had a nice pair and I was just like, oh, they just kept coming round in the cycle. It was just,
In the washing cycle.
yeah, it was just fun.
In the rotation. I can't wear the just hold ups though because I hate them falling down, so I have to
Yeah.
have
I found
have suspenders.
a really good pair. I can't remember.
Please.
I think it was even from Tesco, where they fit me perfectly.
But how much longevity did they have?
Most of the day.
No, it was in like one day.
No,
Could
no,
you wear
I
them?
washed them like 3 times,
Okay.
which is a lot for tights.
Cool. Okay, just for context.
Was it? I blink, I look back up, and the widow has joined them in the boardroom. It's about to be a threesome.
Okay.
The widow's
Shit,
wardrobe
okay.
is outrageous. Why does she dress like this?
Okay, so the woman that was in the pink dress getup is now lying on the table. The man is penetrating her, and the widow has just popped one leg up on the table
Ooh, ooh.
and has lowered her pussy onto pink dress's mouth.
Yeah, that was a perfect description.
Thank you.
It's just hilarious because where did she come from? Because we were having a completely
And
random
she's
conversation.
still wearing her gloves. I love it.
She's never taken those off.
What's she hiding?
Why are they having sex?
No, she's got blood on her hands though. That's why she can't take the gloves off.
If you walked into a, let me not judge, but she's walked into a business, like her own business.
She's seen some people having sex and she's thought, I want some.
Yeah,
Makes
she's
sense to
just,
me.
like, opened her legs and obviously had no underwear on.
But I love the way she's doing it as well. It's just, I think it's quite commanding, isn't it? She's
Yeah.
literally just been like,
I respect her.
cocked her leg up over, and to have that kind of like flexibility and hold and strengthen your leg to hold it in that position. She's effectively standing one-legged.
Her wardrobe. Her
This-
wardrobe is A1.
Yeah.
The fact that she's just actually dressed in mourning
Ooh.
constantly.
Okay. This is such a triangle of human connectedness.
Literally. Where would you want to be?
Okay, now look at that bra. It's like a half cup and little nipples are spilling out over the top of it.
It's cute.
It is cute.
I have a bra like
oh
that,
my
but
God.
I find that it gets a little itchy where the lace is.
Everybody is just getting some of the action. Oof.
This isn't doing it for me. I love that dress.
Well, obviously, it's not going the way we planned.
Oh, what is happening? She's trying to take over Sutton's. Where's Mr. Rafferty?
I assure you, though, it's only a momentary setback. When my private investigator finishes getting the goods on that woman,
His
she's gonna
daughter.
set aside.
No, is that Mr. Rafferty, the private investigator?
Maybe.
Yes.
And oh, is this the daughter of Mr. Sutton, or whatever he's called?
One way or another, I'm gonna see Ruby stop cold. And I don't want to see her get one cent of my father's estate.
Okay.
Yes. She has a really nice dress on. So now, the man who's died, his daughter is on the phone to somebody saying that once her private investigator is done with the widow, she's not going to get a penny of her father's estate. And spoiler alert, she is.
That's if the bloody private investigator does any work instead of phoning his secretary.
I have left messages for that man all over this town.
Do you think that's her mother?
Understand what is
I don't know.
Or her lover?
He should have had something by now. I gotta be the one to tell you I told you so.
That's quite a cute dress too.
It's really well styled.
Arriving to Teague, it takes stone to deal with stone. I just don't understand why it's taking so long. I just can't stand not being informed.
She's very tense.
As long as I can remember,
I bet I know what's gonna make her feel better.
Dr. Houghton says that's why I had all those migraines. Are you starting to get a migraine now? Yes. It's funny because I don't know what's going on. That's what I get those stupid headaches, Gil. You understand, don't you?
Why is she so stressed out though?
Because her stepmother's about to get hold of all of her inheritance and she's pretty sure that her stepmother killed her father.
These things happen.
And now she's stressing out and she's getting headaches. That's why she's pretty sure she's getting the headaches.
But I feel like her father should have left her something on the side anyway. Why would you leave all your stuff, all your money and all your assets to just your wife and not your children?
Maybe it was just the next of kin, or maybe maybe that was Ruby, the widow's plan all along. She made him change the will and then bumped him off with the help of the butler. As I've been saying this whole time. Why will no one listen to me? Okay.
Lace bras are a theme here.
Lace demi bras.
True.
A lot more girl on girl, woman on woman, I should rather say, scenes in this film than Miss Big
Yeah.
Tits.
I think the storyline's better, but it might just because
We understand it, yeah.
Because if I didn't understand it, I would have never guessed that was what was happening.
It would be, it would be quite funny if it was in German. What would we have made from the story? Now it makes me think that we just got the storyline of Miss Big Tits completely wrong.
Okay, the daughter of the man who died is with a woman who appeared earlier, but I don't know I can't remember what they were doing.
That woman was lifting a flower. Oh my god, it's back when they were wearing glasses.
Oh,
And now in this
yeah.
scene they're not wearing glasses, so that means that they're sexy.
Oh yes,
Oh,
like
God.
in a teen movie where the character gets a makeover.
Take the glasses off. Oh my god, she's beautiful. Which is weird because I think that when I have my glasses on, I probably look cuter.
Way cute. with my
Yeah.
glasses on.
This woman is doing some crazy stuff with her tongue up and
You know how I
down the
feel about
body. Not good, right?
I don't like. No shame.
Oh, you don't like
what you're doing.
licking
I
all
just don't
over.
like too flicky a tongue. It's just not for me.
No.
Her dress is so nice.
It really is. It's just like this checkered halter number. And okay, now we're getting a better shot of this brunette woman licking out the daughter. Again, she has a long tongue.
The tongues literally look like aliens.
Yeah.
I've been watching an anime called Parasite the Maxim, and it's this is what it reminds me. It doesn't remind if you've seen it, you'd be like, what? Her tongue reminds me of a parasite.
Oh my god.
Because the tongue compared to the rest of the human body is so alien.
It really is. It's just
so
this
funny.
weird, fleshy,
Yeah.
muscular thing.
I want you to suck on my finger and then I'm gonna put it right up into your pussy.
Ooh.
That's what you always wanted your daddy to do, isn't it?
Oh my god. No.
We're into incest.
I.
She didn't say anything. She was like, not sure.
She's like, I can neither confirm nor deny.
She's like, I don't know if this is doing it for me, but I don't want to kill the vibes.
Yeah,
so.
she's like, I do want to suck on your finger and have you put it up my pussy, but I don't want to comment.
Even her underwear is banging.
This woman is hot.
Suck on my tits. That's a baby. That's a girl.
Who is she though?
Suck on my finger.
I.
Get it nice and wet.
I.
What you want to do with it? Put it inside. Inside here. Inside my pussy. Oh, call me daddy. Please, daddy.
What?
Please, please, daddy, I want you to fuck my pussy. Daddy, I want you to fuck my pussy.
Okay. Bruce, you're feeling a certain way. Tell me.
I'm just like, what? Why is it in every, like, I understand that incest will most likely be tied into one scene or whatever, but it's just so funny and such a stereotype that they literally can't even have a storyline about someone's father dying without wanting to fuck her
sexualize,
dad.
yeah.
Take your daddy's cock in your mouth. Suck on it. Get it good and hard. Make it nice and wet. What the? Just the head. Do the head. Run your tongue up and down the shaft.
And they can't have a scene about two women having sexual interaction without it being about a man, a daddy no less.
Yeah.
It can't just be these two women are into each other and are into their own bodies. It's got to be like, oh yeah, my finger is your daddy's cock. Suck on it, make it hard. Tell me you want it.
But when she said, call me daddy, that was a legendary moment. The next time I have sex, I'm going to say, call me daddy. I've never even thought about doing that.
Call me daddy. You're gonna say, suck on your daddy's cock.
See how well that ends for me.
Oh god.
And even I can drop a hot load in your cock.
Oh, daddy, come. Daddy, come. Oh,
Get in the face. Who's getting closer?
daddy, make me come.
She's gonna come.
I'm coming.
Leave me alone, I'm coming.
You'll be late for school. I'm coming.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I thought I unplugged that for a second.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I shouldn't get my feet in the shot. Nobody likes
So,
that.
no, my feet have been all over the shop, and I've got like I've been playing with a bit of ribbon. Brody, the cat, has taken it away, which is sad for me because I must admit I was enjoying it.
These two are both smoking hot.
Yeah, they are.
Work something
I
out.
won't lie.
How about if I double what she's paying you?
Ooh. Plot twist.
She is the most ridiculous character.
Okay, so the widow now, I presume, is on the phone with the private investigator, who I presume is Mr. Rafferty, and she's now offering him double the money.
Wasn't it the lawyer guy who's actually a private investigator? The guy that she's already given a blowjob to, who she like was licking his like penis.
No, I think that was the lawyer. Because then who the hell is Mr. Rafferty?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're right.
So she's offered Mr. Rafferty double the money.
If she gets to have sex with Mr. Rafferty, I'm going to be so jealous. These two are going to fuck.
Oh, of course, because it's a stepmommy.
Yeah.
We already know that she's got a daddy fantasy. Now she's going to have a stepmommy fantasy. I expected her to have a cuter swimsuit.
I like it.
It's just a bit basic.
Oh, I like it.
It's a bit pedestrian. No? That was the most aggressive way to say, listen, you sweetheart.
So the widow and the what do you call a widowed daughter?
Just a daughter.
A daughter whose dad has died.
Let's just say daughter. I think there's probably
Okay.
only one, so.
The widow and the daughter are having a confrontation by the pool.
Daughter is wearing a little blue visor and a pretty basic swimwear. And
I like it.
I didn't say, look. I just said it was basic.
Oh, the widow is going in on the daughter's mom.
I hope that the mum wasn't the
She's
brunette
saying,
woman.
no, I don't. I don't think it's that kind of porno.
Oof. She's like having to confront some serious feelings in herself. She's like, don't tell me about how passionate my dad was. I have some problematic feelings.
The acting is not that good. They're not thinking right on that level.
The storyline is not that nuanced.
Yes, they're fighting. Oh my god. Okay, so they're scrapping. They've fallen into the pool.
The lifeguard or some other man is now just like, okay, let me go in. Should I stop this?
It's hilarious that they're actually fighting in the pool.
What is this guy doing? He's just like, I don't know, do I stop this? Do I not?
He doesn't know if he should jump in, so he's diving into a pool when he's right next to them. Why did he dive?
Oh
He's
my
trying
god.
to split them up and they're both attacking him.
Well, it's surely not. Oh shit.
Oh, grow up.
Okay.
The stepmom hit the lifeguard and apparently now he's knocked out.
The
in
stepmom
water.
being the widow. She smashed him over the head, but not really. Not enough to make him in any comedy fainted into the pool. Now stepmother
Oh my
stepdaughter have dragged out this man, put him outside on a table.
On a pool table.
That daughter's giving him mouth to mouth. They both, by the way, have got their tops off, tits
So
out.
They had a fight in the pool and they had.
Oh, now she's
costumes
checking.
on.
The mother is checking for a pulse in his pants. She's rubbing his crotch to check for a pulse. Let me pull his cock out. I know.
She's giving, to revive him.
If
She's giving
CPR
him
won't
a
work.
blowjob.
A fail-safe blowjob.
Do you know what? I love this film so much.
You've changed your tune.
Yeah, this is the best.
And to be honest, it has revived him. He is smiling. He is now touching the widow. He's into it. Oh god. This.
He looks confused and aroused.
Well, last thing he remembers, he was just hit over the head by the very woman that's now sucking his cock.
There is no way that if you hit somebody like that, they would be knocked out. There is literally no way on earth.
There's no way on earth a lot of things would happen that we've witnessed in these pornos. But I just remembered that horrible trailer we saw. It was just an assault on the eyes for French satisfaction. Oh. Anyway.
I don't believe it.
You were there. Oh my god.
Why
The
is
daughter's
she
like, I
naked?
don't believe this. I don't believe that my stepmother's having sex with this person.
So she's now taking off her swimming costume.
She was there when the stepmother started rubbing the man's crotch to check for a pulse. What about this situation can she not believe?
Much better than her.
What
This
do I
is
do?
the most entertaining. You know what? This is. I'm gonna get a strong review from me. This is the most entertaining for me.
Do you have a standout yet? Do you have an MVP yet? Is it too early
It's
to tell?
between
Oh, it's
the
that
widow-
woman.
No.
Do you not?
Call Me Daddy was amazing.
Yeah.
And will go down in the history of my life as an iconic thing to say. But it's definitely between the widow and the daughter. Because I love that the daughter is just fumbling through the porno, like, making a mess. But the widow is just so funny. Like, why did she hit that man? Why did he
I
get
think it
knocked
was an
out?
accident.
But
you know?
like, it would just never happen. You would never get knocked out from that. And then she was topless when she came out the pool.
Perhaps
There's
he
so
knew.
much about this.
Perhaps he knew what he was doing. Perhaps he thought, I'm gonna intervene in this situation. Pretend to get knocked out.
And now the daughter is just masturbating on her own.
Oh my god! Did the daughter just say to herself, "You've got much better tits"?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I think she did. I think the daughter is now just like jacking off on the idea that she's just hotter than her stepmother.
She might get MVP. That is hilarious.
She's like, I
I'm
can't
so
believe.
fucking hot.
I can't believe Ruby is having sex with this man. Let me
Like,
take my
I'm
swimsuit
so
off.
Sexy.
You've got much better tits.
But the widow is good, man. The widow is now sitting on this guy's face. I just love the way she's just so powerful.
She really does exude power. Yeah.
But the stepdaughter is just such a funny mess.
Yeah. We can't lie.
Most confusing head I've ever seen.
Again, another really bloody long tongue. Where do they find these people? My god. Widow's also rocking a bit of a mullet.
That is a mullet for sure. It's a
Maybe
curly
that's the
mullet.
time. Okay, so just to set the scene a bit, we're on the pool table. Our lifeguard or man or whoever was in the pool is on the pool table. Widow is riding his face, and she was also doing a reach around hand job, but now she's moved into the position and she's riding that dick.
What did you say, dick, like that? Riding that dick.
Just waiting for a voiceover opportunity. Gotta show I've got range.
You become a porno narrator.
I don't think anybody would pay to listen to that. Not sexy at all. He's still got her pussy juice on his chin.
Ooh, ooh. I like that move. I'm sorry.
This man's just like, I don't know why. I've just looked out of the time of my life. I was just right. I wasn't even supposed to be at the pool today, and now I'm having sex. Great.
Okay, so the stepdaughter is still masturbating on her own next door, but she's just gone into a fantasy. Oh no, that's not. Is that her? I love this scene. I want to take a screenshot for a music video.
Okay, we're in a fantasy world now, though, right? And this is I think that this is the stepdaughter that's in her head, being all like, "Look at me, aren't I better and hotter than my stepmom?"
I have great tits.
And this is
She's masturbating about the idea that she's actually having sex with the lifeguard, but in her fantasy, they're in like a room with like velvet cushioned walls and neon pink
Okay,
lights.
you say cushioned walls, I say padded. So,
Padded is too much. I can't.
well, I mean, that's what they look like. But yeah, like metallic velvet cushioned walls.
I
padded
really
walls,
like the room.
with a pink light. Well, I know you like a pink bulb.
I love it. Everyone knows that now. I should really stop putting my business out on these streets.
I just feel like she's really just trying to prove that she's hotter than her stepmom.
Yeah.
That's
But I
her
think
motivation
for the
for
viewer, you're like, oh my god, who's her? But it's also
It's
like
difficult to say, isn't it? Because she's very beautiful, and she's got a
She's a
young
10.
yeah. But the widow, there's something about the commanding
You can tell
presence.
she's the star of the show.
Yeah, it's just there's a life experience there that the daughter just doesn't have yet.
She's probably
Like-
only 3 years older than the daughter.
Probably.
Yeah, the daughter is just crazy hot.
She's
but
beautiful,
she's not.
but there's just a bit like maybe
No,
an immaturity about
she
her.
can really ride a dick, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Look at that
She is-
motion.
yeah.
My
I was just
mouth
about to say,
is
you're not just
open.
going up and down, you are going all around. And
Yeah,
she
side to
literally
side.
just did. This man is a bit wet though. I don't know, he's just a bit
Oh,
drab.
he's just there. I don't think
Exactly.
It's
Well,
not about
I
him.
guess, yeah, the artistic direction is be as inanimate as you can be without it being too
Dead.
yeah, corpsey. Because this scene isn't about you, it's really about her.
Well, maybe he just like wants to enjoy himself.
That takes an incredible amount of strength, thigh strength, that I
Yeah.
do not possess.
Once again, we're just telling you how terrible
I
we
know,
are.
I'm like, yeah. I
Couldn't
am
do it,
awful
wouldn't do
in
it.
bed.
Good luck.
Yeah, not even going to attempt it. In fact, let me just lie on my back.
I've got cramp. I'm putting my legs out.
Please do all the work for me.
Oh, he's on top now.
Okay. But she's still doing the work.
She's. I'm sorry, but she's so hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Like how the in the fantasy that's so echoey. It's such an echo chamber.
Again,
Fuck
this
you.
is the
It's the
second
same as-
time.
yeah.
Yeah. There's always reverb in a dream.
Look at those earrings.
There's something about that together that threw me
Together,
off.
yeah.
Is this a Disney film?
Come with me. If Disney did films, should we even say that word? Can we say that?
If Disney did films.
Disney.
What
We're gonna get
films?
sued.
Oh, can we say the word Disney?
Yeah.
I was like,
We've said it 500 times.
we can say whatever we want. They can't sue us for saying Disney. That's crazy.
Fine. Disney, Disney, Disney.
He really does, because he's about to.
Has he even said one thing? He has no lines whatsoever.
He doesn't need any.
He's
He's the
not-
lifeguard.
Yeah, he's not supposed to talk.
I might sample this, can I?
I mean, I can't give you permission, but not legally, but I guess.
Oh my god.
I think when she says that, she's talking to herself. She's not talking to him. That's...
Because in that context, her competitive nature is fucking hot.
Yeah.
I knew I could satisfy you much more than we.
This shouldn't
She-
be arousing, but it is.
She just,
She's just
Really-
competing.
yeah.
She just said, see Ted, I knew that I could arouse you. And it's just like, you're literally next door to your stepmom having sex with a guy and you're masturbating about the fact that you would be better in bed. What is wrong with you?
Okay,
These mullets are out of control and I'm sick of them. They're actually
You
not nice.
flip-flop so much between loving and hating things in a matter of moments. This woman here, that's not the same woman that's not Call Me Daddy woman, is it?
Yes, it was.
I don't think it is. I think we thought it was, but I actually don't think it is.
No, I'm confused.
Why can't we keep track of who the people are? Even in English, we're still having trouble.
Ruby, it's Addison. I just got word from Sun Industries. I don't know what's
Oh.
up, but it must be big.
You bet it's big. It's gonna blow a lot of minds, I can assure you.
Well, we've been summoned to a board meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Summoned.
Okay, they're going to have a board meeting. We know what that means.
You don't summon the president.
We've seen what happens in the boardroom.
Exactly, threesomes.
I got summoned. And if I were you, I wouldn't be
Where the hell is Mr. Rafferty?
He's getting his dick sucked somewhere. He doesn't give a fuck.
I like, yeah, it's just like everybody's offering him double the amount of money to work for them, and he's like, sure, but I'm not working for anybody. I ain't doing shit.
I'll leave you on hold while I continue this fellatio. What is going on? Okay,
Oh.
they're having the board meeting.
Different boardroom though.
It's the same one.
Where are the windows?
Oh my god, it's the same table.
There are 4 women at this table in this boardroom.
That's good.
That is
That's
impressive.
Better than now.
Yeah. I'm not mad about that.
Matter of fact, we hope that this meeting will serve to rectify those disagreements.
Lavender suit. Lovely.
Sure it will. You conned my father into this ridiculous marriage. No meeting is gonna rectify the fact that you...
Please, please.
Who the fuck brings a gavel to a meeting? You're not, oh my god, you are not a judge, sir. Who the hell do you think you are?
At least they got rid of the red paper. Is that red paper? It is,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
god.
Reasons for this. Basically, the fact that while we are
I'm furious. It's just not accurate.
It didn't make any sense.
It's just like, if we've got this prop that we did from another movie, let's just get our money's worth.
the stockholders are nervous, justifiably so. They want to know just who is going to be handling their interests now that Oliver has.
Ruby's got a sneaky smile on her face.
Because she knows she's got this in the tuck.
Not exactly.
Not even my wet pussy.
On my hot tip. So we get it.
Yes, well, I know that this is highly irregular, but well, drastic circumstances call for drastic measures. In the interest of saving Sutton Industries, we've done what had to be done. There needed to be a show of confidence.
This is actually a great storyline.
We've gone from just sex all the time to quite a long period of like time with no one's there's not a tit in sight.
I like this. It's better because it builds up. I don't like when it's just sex.
No, don't
dick,
get me
dick,
wrong.
dick.
I'm not saying that this is bad. I'm just saying it's
It doesn't make
irregular.
any sense.
Yeah.
Nothing does.
It's not normal for this film.
Our new leader is a total outsider.
So they've made a
They've done them
complete-
dirty.
It better not be a man.
Of course it's going to be a
Oh my
man.
god, it's going to be that guy, the private
Mr.
investigator.
Rafferty.
Yeah. They've brought in a stranger to take over the company.
An outsider.
Because it was supposed to, the stepdaughter obviously wanted to be the president of the company, and
As
the
did
widow
Miss-
already was, so they've just taken it away from her.
Well, what he brought us is overwhelming, I assure you. And may I say that he knows a great deal more than you might think.
It's 100% going to be either the lawyer or Mr. Rafferty.
If it's the lawyer,
The same qualities.
that'll really hurt.
Why? Because he's an absolute dweeb.
Well, yeah, but more because, you know, he's supposed to be advising.
Oh, I didn't
Maybe.
see, like, it's like a conflict of interest.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the word.
We're about to find out who the new president is, and I just can't wait to laugh.
Agreed to set the will aside.
Oh my god.
It's him. It's the guy who they think is dead. He's back.
Ted?
Dead.
Oh no, the dad,
Yeah,
Oliver.
yeah.
No, it's gonna be Ted.
Who's Ted?
The guy, the swimming pool man.
They made the lifeguard the president.
Okay, no, it's
Mr. Rafferty.
It's Mr. Rafferty.
So the private investigator has been named the president of the company. This is the most ridiculous plotline I've ever seen. And I grew up watching Nollywood, and that's not shady. I love Nollywood.
This makes zero sense, as we knew it would.
And I love the fact that Mr. Rafferty has brought his secretary, who he's sleeping with him. And she's just standing there chewing gum like a bad bitch who doesn't give a fuck.
She's wearing a cute little pink silk shirt dress.
That looks like a bathroom robe.
Could be a bathrobe, yeah. Oh, now they're putting on a presentation. They've come prepared. They've got a deck.
Why are they doing this?
They're showing a porno. They are! They literally are! Showing a porno.
But why would... Okay, so he's showing a video of the widow having sex with the guy from the beginning of the film.
The opening scene.
How would they have got a hold of this?
Unless they were in the room with cameras not
At
hiding.
multiple angles.
Yeah.
This is so ridiculous.
It's like they couldn't... The directors, they just couldn't be bothered to film the secret.
Oh, they're really going in on the widow. They're also showing her sucking off the lawyer, which is not a crime, is it?
It feels a bit slut-shamey to me.
And they're also showing the scene where she was having a threesome in the boardroom.
They're just being...
With the guy who is judging the meeting.
With the CEO.
What the hell
With
is
his
going
gavel.
on?
And Ted.
What's this got? What is wrong with her giving a blowjob to a random lifeguard?
The man, her husband is dead. All of this happened after the fact that her husband had died.
I'm so confused.
What are they proving here?
Okay, now they're also showing the scene where the daughter was having sex, but to be honest, I don't know who the daughter was having sex with or why that's relevant, but that woman is also in the room.
This man, he's literally done them dirty.
But why? This doesn't prove anything.
Maybe he's trying to prove that they too promiscuous and they can't be trusted at the head of a company.
He was literally just getting a blowjob when they called him earlier.
Different for a man.
Guys, I know I can do what I like, but you guys...
Fucking hell.
Okay, so now they're having a group sex scene where he's in his wife... Are they still called wife fronts?
Briefs,
sorry. I'm like in 1962. He's wearing briefs. White briefs. Those boots are so cute.
and they're all the women are in like cute little black sort of
God, the underwear in this
S&M kind
yeah.
of. I guess that's supposed to be the vibe a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. Just like a splash.
Oh yeah, just a splash of BDSM, but not.
But not actually.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like breast rubbing.
They shouldn't like.
I'm off him. I don't like him anymore.
No, because he's screwed them all over and is now screwing them, or expecting them to screw him.
This doesn't make any sense. So
Look, I don't want to say that no one deserves to get their dick sucked, but he doesn't.
But they're all getting something sucked.
He scammed them.
I don't feel like any of them have yet to
Oh.
really notice.
Is this? Oh yeah, that was a bit of butt looking.
Yeah, I think they just lick as they see fit.
Look as you see fit.
Even she has a really long tongue.
Well, I think that was the main requirement in testing.
Mullet and a long tongue.
Well, that's the tag of the episode.
He's faithful. He still has the same woman.
sucking his dick.
Yeah. His trusted secretary.
He's like, she can suck my dick. You can. Everybody else can eat everybody else out, but I'll stay true to my one true love.
Okay, now he's getting 2 women to suck him off. Logistically, like, how is this working?
I think that's why we're not seeing it, because it's not working. Okay, no, there's a three-way tongue action going on his dick.
Do you know what? I might have to split MVP between all the women actresses in this. They're really doing it.
Well, the men certainly aren't doing the goddamn thing.
I won't remember any of them. I thought I'd remember him, but now he's annoyed me to the point where I've erased him from my memory.
Bloody hell. Wait, where's the fourth woman?
I can't see her. I think it's the widow and she's not there.
She's getting all the money. Meanwhile, back in the boardroom...
Is that a nipple piercing?
It sure is.
2 nipple piercings.
Oof. Basically, what's happening is this guy, Mr. Rafferty, is sat down on some sort of chair, and then all the women, one of the women is kind of in between his legs, on her back with her head, how do you describe it, like craning her head back to suck his dick, and then the other 2 women are pincering him, if you will. I mean, as in their position, not
I think
literally.
they're all like now they're just. But
No.
where's the widow?
Now Mr. Rafferty's penetrating one of them. I don't know who
Minimal
it is.
effort.
And now he's moving on to the next one. So they're literally all in a row with butts up to him, and he's just moving from one to the other.
A classic scene.
Yeah. Wait, now there's only 2 of them. Where's the brunette?
Are we supposed to just pretend we don't notice that women are disappearing?
When you say it like that,
Like,
or
then
is it
she
like
just-
when a woman comes, then she goes.
I'm done. Bye.
The Dorset is finally she's been getting hers all.
Yeah, because even in her fantasy, it was still. But I guess it wasn't really happening apparently.
This man is looking very pleased with
I was
himself.
so happy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's this
sweetheart.
girthy dick man. See, now the daughter's gone and it's just his
Women
secretary.
in love.
So we are supposed to ignore the fact that women are just disappearing.
Are they all going to come back and shoot him?
He's stealing the company.
Why does he get the company?
Does he get the company? Did we miss something? Or was he literally just coming in to say? Or is he the outsider?
Oh, I don't know. I think he's the president of the company now.
Oh, now... now he's signing something. Oh, no. Fucking hell, I'm so confused.
Oh, for goodness sake. He's getting his secretary to... Would that be transcribed?
He's dictating and she's taking down the notes.
But not before he comes.
Not before she gives him a vigorous hand job. That is a slick dick.
I'm not surprised. It's been...
In at least 4 women.
I'm really resentful towards him, by the way, at the moment, if you can't tell. He's become my least favourite person in the film.
Having gone from your most favourite male
Yeah.
to your least favourite person.
Can't stand him.
And you hated the butler.
Oh, he was... No, he's still the worst. The butler's still the worst. He didn't bring any energy or nothing.
And that's it.
That was actually a really funny film until the end. But if I wasn't so pissed off, I would probably
The
find the end
secretary is
funny.
called Tiger. Is that what that says? Or Tig?
Where
No,
is
yeah,
it?
Tiger. Cats.
With no E though.
Oh my god.
Now that the show is over, and
Right, so we've got to have our disclaimer again about how it's our constitutional right to be able to watch this. We weren't coerced. It's, you know, the shit's not on us as the producers for making you watch this. That's
from viewing an adult film,
They have a point though. Like, porn isn't
Yeah.
obscene. Like, and it's not up to anyone else to stop you from watching porn. It's mad childish. Okay, like, I'm never doing accents again.
no one else will do it for you. Thank you.
That is not the truth. Defend your constitutionally protected rights. No one else will do it for you. That is a damning statement.
I'm not doing that. I have no choice.
Oof. Okay.
I'm not watching the trailers.
That was, I'm going to turn it off. That was Her Wicked Ways.
That was a good film. It was really funny. My favourite scene has got to be when the lifeguard was hit in the face and got knocked out. It just wouldn't happen. It's like somebody like gently hitting me in the face and I just like collapse into a pool. And then when they brought him out of the pool, they had swimming costumes on, but when they arrived in the room, they were both topless. It was like, what? Couldn't make it up.
No, not
What
at
was your
all.
favourite part?
I don't know if I had a favourite part. What were the parts that made me angry? I think that we all know Gavelgate.
Who's that?
You know, the CEO that just shut up the women in the meeting with his gavel.
Oh my god, I
You
actually
don't
forgot
take a
already.
gavel to a meeting. There's no place for it. It's such an aggressive move. Like, imagine if you were at work and somebody just was like, silence! Bang, 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 bang! Order in my court. You're not in court. This isn't your court. Sugar tits.
After he had that threesome,
Oh, gosh.
he had the audacity.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, if I'm being honest, I think I preferred Miss Big Tits.
Okay, fair.
Maybe we should do a scoring,
A rank.
a ranking, yeah.
Oh no, but we'd need a score so we could rank them eventually. So we scored the last one.
We did, I think we scored it as 7.
Yeah,
But that
now
was
seems alright.
straight off the bat, so
I'm gonna give
we
this
had
one
nothing
an
to
8.
compare it to.
Yeah.
An 8, but it
Yeah.
wasn't as good as Miss Big Tits.
It was so much funnier. It was hilarious, and not just that. I like the plot line. I like the styling, and the sex was genuinely arousing in most scenes. Miss Big Tits didn't turn me on that much.
Yeah, I think I'm not looking at it from that point of view.
I'm looking at it from just all round. This was a more solid. This was funny. Like I genuinely couldn't stop laughing at that. That was that was so ridiculous.
I mean, sure. Did I think it was funny that the stepdaughter just had such a complex about her stepmother that she fantasized about just being better in bed?
I loved it. I love her energy. She was a mess. She's funny as fuck.
Okay,
loved her.
obviously, Call Me Daddy. That will go down
Call
in
Me Daddy
history.
was very funny, and it was just it was the fact that it was just like neither of us were like really following. I was like, where are you going? And then it was just like, Call Me Daddy. Okay.
Yeah, that's where.
Oh my god. I'm always gonna say Call Me Daddy because I've called somebody Daddy, but I've never thought to say Call Me Daddy.
I would love that. Please do that in your next sexual encounter.
But there's just something that it was a bit dark with the whole your father just died. Like imagine that was a bit. But I'm not judging because I know it's just like a fantasy. But it was just a bit wild. God. But the actual line, Call Me Daddy, is so funny. It was made maybe ruin that. Maybe I'll never say it again because now
Yeah,
I'm gonna...
it just reminds me of "Call Me by Your Name." You've
Is that a
seen
Weekend
it?
song?
No, it's a book and a movie with Timothy Chalamet and Armie Hammer. It's a great. I mean, absolutely read the book, watch the film. It's fantastic, and then I don't know.
So I would call somebody else my name.
So if it's
Is it a
Yeah.
metaphor?
no, it's just a
It's a direct instruction.
kind of, but I guess it's like a metaphor for how connected they are to each other.
Oh, I thought it was like, call me by your name. I assume it's negative, first of all. I thought it was like, you're projecting all these things onto me, so you may as well just call me by your name. But that's not what it is it?
Well, it is. It would be like me calling you Natalie.
No, I get
That would just be really confusing. Sorry, no, you know what? I think you just have to just read the
I
book,
feel like I
watch the
won't.
film.
I just don't see it.
I think you'd like it.
It's not even that I won't, it's just like, I just know. I'm just thinking like of the list of anime I have to get through.
Got it. It's also just
books I
weird
haven't
because
read.
the book's right there.
Where is it?
See that picture of my mum and my sister?
Yeah.
It's behind it.
Is it the purple one or the blue one?
The blue one.
Oh,
This is so
there is
boring.
something about it that makes me want to read it.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, thanks for joining us. Because that was
Yeah.
a really long episode. I feel like we should stop.
Was it a long episode?
Yeah, because we had we watched a trailer.
Oh
we talked
God!
About,
Don't
why
even
do I want to say
that
we
trailer.
talked about Jeremy Hunt? He's so on my mind with his bullshit.
Oh God! No, Ron Jeremy.
Oh, same person. Jeremy Hunt's a dick too.
They don't call him Jeremy Cunt for nothing.
Do they call him that? That's so clever. I've
Yeah, I
never
think
heard
so.
it.
Well, I do.
It's
Anyway.
by they, I mean me. It's my own personal nickname.
No, I think it's a well-known thing.
I'm sorry, but we have to get into him. He's such an embarrassing human being. And this is all shade and all offense. Like, every time he speaks, it's just like, why are you here?
To screw over junior doctors.
Oh, wow. When you put it like that.
Yeah. Anyway, MVPs, are you just going to say all the women or are you going to go
All
for
the women.
Ruby?
All the women.
Just all the women.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with the widow.
The widow Ruby. Yeah.
Oh, her name was Ruby?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did steal the show. The stepdaughter is a close second because she was so funny. Oh my God, what a character.
Call Me Daddy, though, she was commanding. She had a presence.
Oh, she didn't say that.
Call Me Daddy?
It was not...
No, I'm saying Call Me... I don't know what
Oh,
she was called. I'm literally
Her
calling
name
her...
is Call Me Daddy.
I know
But
that.
she wasn't like, she could... she compared to the widow, like, she's not.
She
the
wasn't a
widow-
leading lady, is what you're saying.
No, but I mean, the widow, just like, even if the widow had been... Oh, I see what you mean. Maybe she just wasn't given the right role because she wasn't blonde enough.
I mean...
But it was a good film. It just... For pure, like, entertainment and, like, laughs, that pool scene is just brilliant.
Boing.
It was like if the Looney Tunes made porn.
Also, the fact that Ted had no lines whatsoever.
I keep
No lines.
who is Ted?
Not even a, oh yeah, like,
No,
suck my dick.
silence.
Nothing.
Zero.
Just like a little cheeky smile, like, yeah, I'm enjoying that, but nothing else.
That's how it should be. That was a joke. Speak up for yourselves, man. Men empowerment is what we do.
Oof. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for...
Oh, sorry. Makeup tutorial. I'm so unprofessional.
Thank you for listening to the second episode of Wait, Rewind the Tape.
See you next time.
Bye!
Wait there just a minute, buddy. Rewind the...